2 decades of feedback. It's about feeling good on the outside. It's about looking good on the, feeling good on the inside rather, looking good on the outside. Your hair, your skin, and your nails. I mean, I tried to get the latest number. It's 4,000 plus now, perfect 5-star reviews. Whether you've got thinning hair or brittle nails, whether you are somebody that's really looking to just have a bit more confidence with the way their skin appears, this is a product, Andrew, that I think causes a lot of excitement, because this truly is a see the difference, feel the difference in not so many weeks, right?
Well, it's an exciting product after you use it. I think what the product generally causes before anyone tries it is, what's the word? Skepticism. People, I think they think it's too good to be true.
Right.
But when you look at these thousands upon thousands of reviews, and certainly they're not all perfect, and people have lofty expectations. Sometimes the reviews don't even speak to the product itself, but maybe it was delivered late or something. But we're still talking about almost 80% 5-star reviews for a product that people expect to see and notice a visible difference within 30 days. What we've done for this Today Special, it's something that HSN was kind enough to just agree to the other day, that we extended the money-back guarantee because it's such a great product. And the only reason, in reading the reviews the other day, it came to me, the only reason some people think it didn't work is because they didn't give it enough time.
Right.
So we've now extended the money-back guarantee on the healthy hair, skin, and nails, and the marine collagen peptides we'll speak about in a moment, to 60 days. So it will absolutely, positively have a chance to work for everyone.
Well, Andrew, I'm always thrilled to see this, but I know a lot of your fans and a lot of your customers wait for the day of the Today Special to arrive. Please bear with us. In excess of 650 people are placing orders right now. I'll quickly go over the value, and just to be clear, this is Andrew's Today's Special value. This is the biggest deal of the entire year on Andrew's most beloved product. So clearly, oh, it's over this side. Let me run over this side. Most people, because they take it every day, typically go for the 360 or the 720. These savings are nothing to sniff at. Normally, $125. Today, it's $59.90. Saves you $65. If you go for the 720, normally that's $215. Today is $89.90. That saves you $125. So a huge saving. And Andrew, this product, like I suppose most of your products, has improved with age, hasn't it?
Oh, we've dramatically improved the product. In fact, this is a special one-time formula with 5,000 micrograms of our unique biotin. Our original formula was 500 micrograms. Wow. So 22 years later, it is 10 times more potent. So and 22 years later, it costs less per capsule today, and it's more comprehensive too, than when we introduced it. So if you take 1 capsule a day, which I suspect half the people who get this product take 1 capsule a day, they won't need to reorder for 2 years unless they're sharing it with someone. But if you're taking 1 capsule a day, the product is barely over $3 a month.
That's crazy.
Barely over a dime a day. So not only does it contain ultra-high levels of biotin, which is among the most expensive ingredients we put in any product, but it's one of the most affordable products we make, and it has all of these reviews that you can count on. So it's one of the most exciting bargains that we can offer as a Today's Special when we do this once a year.
I know that, I mean, Colleen Lopez, Amy Morrison, I mean, the Tamara Hooks, the list goes on and on and on. Every single one of us as hosts has enjoyed the benefits of what Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails does. I'll read a couple of reviews so you can see what other people are saying at home. And these are, Andrew, these are a lot. People go really to town on this. They have a lot to say. This one says, just wow. I'm a 51-year-old female and was looking for something to try and get my thinning hair growing again, or at the very least to appear thicker as it did in my younger years. I figured I'd give this a try and see if I noticed any results. I am thrilled to say that after 3 months, not only can I not see my scalp anymore on my forehead, but my eyelashes are growing again. My nails are growing, and the appearance of my skin is improving. Andrew, you have a fan for life. I will be back to try others. Thank you. One last one, exceptional formula. Thank you, Andrew. This is one of the best products I've ever tried for hair, skin, and nail support. I've used numerous other similarly named formulas, yet Andrew's, of course, is the best. Easy on my stomach, yet effective. Andrew, thanks for following your passion and doing the research for us. Keep up the great work. Andrew, how does the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails product compare to others on the market?
Well, typically what you see in the market is you'll see products that deliver biotin, and for years, because biotin has been so expensive, I think folks take shortcuts with biotin, that they don't deliver as much biotin as they profess to deliver, or the biotin, because it's sort of imprisoned in a tablet. When you're dealing with microgram quantities, it needs to be, I think, in an ultrafine powder, so it's going to be soluble enough to deliver its benefits. Plus, biotin, like when we talk about our energy product, when we talk about CoQ10, CoQ10 can't work on its own. Biotin can't work on its own. So we make sure that we deliver the other nutrients that are necessary for biotin to do its work within your body. So we deliver a comprehensive formula, and those comprehensive ingredients deliver the kind of benefits that the reviews reflect, and the reviews reflect that with consistency. And with our special 60-day money-back guarantee, that, and again, that suggestion from me and HSN agreed to do this, just came from a few reviews where people spoke to that point, saying they tried it before, they didn't notice a difference, and then they decided to try it again, but try it for longer based upon reviews they had read. So I thought that's a great idea to ensure that it works for everyone, and that is to extend the money-back period to 60 days.
To give everybody some perspective, as we celebrate 41 years on HSN, Andrew Lessman's Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails is one of HSN's top 2 or 3 products of all time. Andrew Lessman's products are #1 across our network, and without question, in the 41 years of doing business, we have more positive reviews, more glowing reviews about this than virtually anything else you've ever seen. That's how good it is, that's how well it works. And to give you some idea of how popular it is, we're doing a sneak peek and we're at 10,000 spoken for. We're busy. If you want the larger size, which is of course gonna last you, the best value of the year, most folks are choosing that. Andrew, they're making me move along. I think they're scared there won't be enough for later, so I'm gonna stop talking about it. Can we talk for a few moments about